Hey, what up, what up? Welcome back. Bring the facts. You know what it is. We in the building. We up. We grinding. We grinding. Hey, we got breaking news, man. P. Diddy, Sean Diddy Combs, the diddler, king of baby oil. The king of baby oil needs no introduction, but he's in the headlines again. Diddy sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in federal prison. Yup. He got 50. Sean Diddy Combs was sentenced today to 50 months in federal prison. He's gonna have a credit for a year for time served for the time he did at MDC, which is the federal facility in New York City. Yup. That's what the judge gave him, man. I think he should have got 10 years, man. Honestly, I think he should have got 10 years. He definitely should have got 10 years. See, Diddy sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in prison. Okay, judge sentenced today. This is from Fox News 4. A judge sentenced Sean Diddy Combs to 50 months in prison for flying his girlfriends and commercial male sex workers around the country to engage in drug-fueled sexual encounters called freak-offs. The 50-month sentence equals 4 years and 2 months, since Combs has already served a year in jail in MDC. This sentence means he would be released in about 3 years. His lawyers wanted him freed immediately and said the time behind bars has already forced his remorse and sobriety. Combs, 55, was also fined $500,000. Yup, he got $500,000 to pay. Judge Arun Suburban acknowledged that Diddy is a self-made artist who inspired communities and gave to charity and showed devotion to his family. But he said he has a history of good works that can't wash away the record in this case, pointing to the evidence that Diddy abused women he claimed that he loved. The judge highlighted testimony from Cassie Ventura and another girlfriend known as Jane Doe, saying his abuse drove them to consider ending their lives. Diddy was convicted in July on 2 counts of violating the Mann Act, a federal law banning interstate commercial prostitution. Prosecutors said he arranged and paid sexual encounters between his girlfriend and male commercial sex workers. Each charge carries a maximum penalty of 10 years in prison. He was acquitted of sex trafficking and racketeering charges, and that could have put him behind bars for life, calling the Mann Act convictions serious convictions that irreparably harmed two women. The judge said substantial sentence is required to send a message to abusers and victims alike that exploitation and violence against women is met with real accountability. Why did this happen so long? Judge asked that as he handed down the sentence, because he had the power and the resources to keep it going, because he wasn't caught. Yeah, man. So he got 3 years to think about what he did to those women and stuff like that. But let me reiterate this. Diddy, I've said in my other videos, Diddy's not on trial for what he's only on trial for what he did specifically to those two women, Cassie Ventura and Jane Doe. Yeah, the booty hunter. Yup. He he didn't go on trial for what he did to the men. Yeah, he had male victims, man. He had a lot of victims, man. This dude's a savage, man. This dude wore red all for a whole year. He's whacked out of his mind, man. Yeah, he's done a lot of good, but he's done worse things ever. He's screwed people, artists out of their production deal. He's been rude to people. He's used people for his own twisted, demented fantasies and stuff like that. But like I said, he's not on trial. His victims were he had male victims, and they didn't have the balls to go on trial and speak their piece of what he did, how he violated the men. He's not on trial for that. He was only on trial for what he did specifically to those two women. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Peace.